Good morning, Horn Lake High School. I'm Nick Tunget. I was your principal at the middle school. Students, I'm excited to be back here and be rejoining you. I'll be seeing some familiar faces in the hallways. I saw a few. I'll be walking around. You'll see me walking around. And most of you look the same. You're about a foot taller, but I'm excited to be rejoining you. Had the privilege of serving most of you for 3 years at the middle school, and I'm excited to continue that journey with y'all for the next 4 years. I'll be starting here full-time as your principal next school year. I will be in and out over the next few weeks, so you'll see me in the hall. Feel free to come up and just say hey and maybe reintroduce yourself if you have grown and look different or whatever. So, but I appreciate all the great things I've heard about you over here and all the great things y'all are doing, and I'm just excited to be joining y'all's team again to serve the students of the Horn Lake community.
Ladies and gentlemen, she gets the award for quietest cast member in EVTV history. Actually, I'm gonna add my 8 years at Isle Branch High School in there as well. Quietest cast member in my 19 years of teaching. I'm not letting her off the hook today. She is going to tell us the entire school. Is this your worst nightmare? Her favorite food. We've already been through some of them. Pizza? No. Cheeseburger? No. Hot dogs? No. Macaroni and cheese? No. Cheesecake? Polish sausage? No. Emma, what's your favorite food? What do you like to eat? If it's your birthday, what are you going to ask for?
I don't know.
Do you like Sonic? Would you like to go to Chick-fil-A?
Not really.
Would you like to go to Chili's? Zaxby's? Taco Bell?
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Wild Wings? Trent's Stomping Ground?
I don't think I live there anyway.
Did you hear what she said, Trent? Nobody heard what she said because she doesn't talk loud enough. She said, I don't think I want to eat there after hearing some of the stories. Pumpkin pie.
No.
Yellow squash casserole. The walking taco.
No.
The John Wayne chip and dip.
No.
By the way, Emma's super sweet. She's just extremely, extremely quiet. And we don't know her, which is why I wanted to know on this last couple of weeks of school what her favorite food is. So do me a favor. You're really gonna be mad at me at this point. If you see Emma in the hallway, ask her what her favorite food is. Let's find out this mystery together. What is a food you like?
Grapes. I really like grapes. That's all I could think of, really, that I would say I like and enjoy.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster.
Welcome to EVTV for Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021. Were you double checking just to make sure?
I was.
Trent, it's his last week
Finally.
in EVTV, last week of high school. He is going to miss Horn Lake terribly. Go ahead and give him your speech. You got all ready to go.
I don't think they want to hear that.
So you're ready to get on down the road to Starkville and start college.
I'm just ready to be done. I'm not even thinking that far ahead yet.
Okay.
Like, I'm ready to do that. Like, I don't know if I'm necessarily ready.
Oh,
but, I mean, it's
you're not
definitely
ready.
happening.
Oh, you're not
But
ready?
I'm just ready to be out of school for a summer.
Yes.
Finally.
We went down the science hall, got with Miss Bryant, and got the winners of the poster contest. That contest that we didn't know the winners for last week, we now know the winners of this week. So the winners, in no particular order. The first block winners were Night Beach, by Jade Velasquez and Danae Seals. The third block winners were Japan by Cindy Trejo, Virginia Buchanan, and Gracie Pegram. And fourth block, Northern Lights by Maya Fletcher, Zakiah Wallace, and Asaya Simmons. And then the overall winner, drum roll, that doesn't exist, Japan. Third block, Japan. So congratulations to the poster contest winners. We have a couple of stories that are international headlines right now. The biggest one that even Chloe walked in this morning talking about in the room was the Colonial Pipeline. Are you familiar with the Colonial Pipeline? You've just heard us in passing.
Right.
The Colonial Pipeline is like the biggest gas pipeline, oil pipeline, that stretches up the East Coast, piping oil and gasoline from Texas all the way through Mississippi, Alabama, and then goes all the way up north, up the East Coast line. It's a problem because Russian hackers, one of the most sophisticated Russian hacking groups in the world, actually hacked into the computer systems of the pipeline, put ransomware on it, and shut it down. That's going to affect you. That's going to affect you because the chances are very good that gas shortages are going to happen all up and down the East Coast, even here in Mississippi. If they can't get the pipeline back on by today or tomorrow, we're in some deep, deep trouble.
I guess it's good we're right outside of a big city because I'm sure the biggest cities are going to be the first ones to get it.
Yes. Yes. So anyway, we're all watching that story very, very closely. I haven't heard yet if Colonial Pipeline is going to pay the ransom. Obviously, it's not a good idea to pay ransoms because it just encourages those hackers to continue to do it.
And however, they know you can't beat it, so they're just going to do it again.
Right. However, we need gas in this country to get around and to work and for the economy to actually do anything at all. So
unless Elon Musk wants to hit us up with a Tesla,
maybe. Oh, Elon. Hey.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, Trent definitely wants a nice Elon. We're not going to be too. We don't have to have the luxury models.
Right.
Give us that mid sedan line.
Right.
We'll go for the mid sedan. That'll be just fine. I'd like to take one too. Actually, I'll take two, Elon, if you don't mind, because Miss Lewis needs one and I need one for myself. So, yeah, we'd love to. Elon's probably laughing at this, actually.
If he might be saw it.
He might be laughing at this whole the whole story, the whole Colonial Pipeline story. He's probably sitting there thinking.
Have you seen that video where he is basically just like telling a bunch of oil giants off?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
No, I'll have to go.
It's hilarious.
YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll go look that one up. Also, the U.S. Coast Guards have been fired approximately 30 warning shots directly at a large group of Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Navy boats that were circling a bunch of our ships. They were actually trying to get some submarines through that area of the Middle East. And as always, Iran is like trying to poke at us. The problem is they got really, really close. They said within 100 yards, like these boats were coming. And so we actually started firing shots over those boats. Like they said, 30 shots. Some unrest over there, and that's like this. Tensions are already mounting. So
this might not be a very good analogy, but it's kind of like that little sibling. They keep annoying you until they get too close, and then you actually start.
Yeah, and you just
swatting back.
Right. Yeah. And then last but not least, I went and got my first chance. I was actually in the Galleria at St. Louis a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We were walking through, we were hungry and found something to eat, and then I wanted to walk on through, and like that Galleria, if you've ever been to the St. Louis Galleria, it is massive. And we were walking around, and around to the corner, Amazon's brick and mortar store was in that mall.
Really?
I know! I was like kid in the candy store, because we've talked about Amazon and the brick and mortar stores for years, and I've always wanted to see what one was like. And I'll tell you, it was pretty fascinating. Like they had basically the best of the best technology in the store that you could actually see and hold. And then they had like really, really just steal of a deal on all of the Amazon stuff. So like the Alexas, every Alexa model you've ever seen in your life, lots of automation stuff for your homes, and like they have lots of adapters, which I didn't even realize existed, that you can plug into existing technology that like puts it on the Alexa backbone. So it was a really, really fascinating store. Lots of kitchen items, which you would imagine would be the case. Of course, all of their tablets, readers, they carried a lot of Apple products in there, ready to go right off the shelf, which was really neat. So like cord adapters, AirPods, all of those little items that you would that we would hear probably normally run to Best Buy and try to grab.
Right.
The Amazon store actually had right there. I hope we get some Amazon stores like nationwide all over, because it's really handy to be able to go in there and grab something that you need really, really quickly. So it was fascinating. They actually had books. I know. I was shocked too. They had a whole wall of books, and it was obviously bestsellers and the most popular stuff on the market currently. But it was neat. It was really neat. I can honestly say it was a very neat experience. And of course, my little girls had a field day in there, because they had so much out that you could actually get on and play, sort of like going into the Apple store when they have all the stuff sitting out on the desk that you can play with.
Right.
So if you ever get the chance to go into a big city, chances are there's an Amazon store there. Obviously, I just told you, probably the closest one to us would be St. Louis. I'm pretty sure Atlanta has several. So St. Louis or Atlanta. But there you go, the Amazon store. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake.
We're better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus. See you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
That may be the last time you say that. Look, he's getting misty-eyed. You wouldn't have said it quite as fast, would you?
No.
It might have gone slower.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters, so now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm the Sandman. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom, boom, boom. Major look, huh? Yeah, this one is for the books. All these chances I took still, I move straight on these rooks now. Hold me up or hold me down, have my back or hold my crown. Either you with me or not, but you better give all you got, cause I break the chains. Can't control me.